Well, tonight we're hearing from a relative of the man who was on the run in Sequatchie County.
Sheriff's deputies say Johnathon Farley was going more than 80 miles per hour southbound on Highway 111 yesterday. That's when an officer tried to pull him over, and he turned around and started driving into oncoming traffic. That's when police say he drove up on an embankment, eventually hitting a tree. All of this while a 2-year-old was in his lap. Today, News Channel 9's Natalie Jenereski spoke with Farley's grandmother about the incident. Natalie.
Cagle and Tricia, good evening. Farley is no stranger to the law. His list of prior charges includes a few DUIs, evading arrest, and assault charges. Tonight, Farley's grandmother wants to set the record straight about her grandson.
He's not a bad person at all. He's just like so many people that's got a problem. Some's is drugs and his is drinking.
And Sheriff Ronnie Hitchcock says that could have been Jonathan's vice last night. That's because they found 2 bottles of whiskey in his smashed Blazer after he ran it into a tree. It all happened around 2:30, and a couple hours later, Joey Lee says he was working on his car when Farley approached him.
And I turn around, he's just walking through the woods over there. And he's asked me if I can give him a ride. I was like, I'm sorry, man, I can't. I mean, my thing's broke down. I'm trying to get it started. He's like, man, please, I'll make it worth your while. I'll give you some money. And I was like, I'm sorry, man, I can't. And he just acted really suspicious.
Lee says Farley took off into the woods again, and that's when deputies pulled up. He ran over to them to let them know Farley wasn't far away.
I've heard the cops all day, so I was figuring there was something going on up here on the mountain. And then as soon as I saw them and he took off, it just kind of clicked that they were after him, so I was just trying to help.
Our cameras were rolling as deputies combed the woods looking for the criminal. They sent out search dogs, but ultimately came up empty-handed. But Sheriff Hitchcock is confident that Farley won't get too far.
He sees a newscast, he wants to come down here and be a man up to it and turn himself in. We'd be glad to handle it that way. But either way, it's going to be handled.
And his grandmother is also asking him to come clean.
Johnathan, you need to go turn yourself in because this is just making it worse.
Now, Joey Lee says when he saw Farley, he was wearing a green toboggan hat, camouflage pants, and a gray long-sleeve shirt. Sheriff Hitchcock is advising anybody in the area not to pick up any hitchhikers. Depend on us to keep you updated on the search. Calvin?